Gather the balloons!
She's
Send in the confetti!
confetti balloons. Lorraine, what are you doing?
Send in the clones!
Odin's Raven.
Hi, I'm a blast from the past, Lorraine.
And I'm in issue number 1 of Langston.
And this is Earth's Mightiest Show.
Where we talk about all of the most historic stuff in the Marvel Universe.
Which means celebrating Marvel's 80th anniversary. Cue the balloons!
Yeah! Whoa! Balloons! It's a party over here, at least your invitations. That's right, Marvel kicked off way back in 1939, and we are going to be celebrating all year long.
Yeah, I mean, from comics to television to animation to films, a lot has happened in the last octuple decades.
It has been October, that's right. Yes, the entire year, we're going to be diving into Marvel's history with all kinds of special content right here on Earth's Mightiest Show, as well as Marvel.com.
So what are you excited about to explore this year?
Oh man, I mean everything, 80 years, right? I mean, you know what, I'll say, I'm really looking forward to seeing the origins of certain heroes and villains. Not like their origin stories, those are very, very cool, but like the actual inspiration that led creators to create these characters. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. What about you?
I love that. I just want to get into the weird stuff, like the old weird stuff from Marvel. I think there's so much cool stuff that has happened that is just strange and fun. Let's get back into it,
I like
shall we?
that, like Fin Fang Foom wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Wear some pants. Well, there's a lot more yet to discuss about Marvel's history.
Oh, for sure. That's why we have this You Don't Know.
Check it out.
So, you don't know your atlas from your timely? Well, don't you worry. Let's roll it on back. No, too far. All right, there we go. Way back in the year 1939, there was a small but mighty company named Timely Publications, owned by publisher Martin Goodman. Timely put out classic comic strips that would introduce the golden age of comic books and become the birthplace of Marvel Comics with Marvel Comics issue number 1. Oh, Marvel Comics, I get it. The comic book introduced Marvel's longest-running characters, the Human Torch, Namor the Submariner, and Kazar. World War II heated up, and in the year 1941, a kid from the Lower East Side got his shot at heroism and fighting Nazis in Captain America Comics issue number 1. Comics were booming! Then came the 1950s, where Martin Goodman's comics became known as Atlas Comics. Superheroes moved out of fashion, and instead, comics became a home for weird science, strange tales, magic, and journeys into mystery. However, the Comics Code Authority would put the kibosh on comics and their supposed effects on young minds. But not so fast. Comics could not be conquered so easily. Atlas persisted, and in the 1960s finally became known as Marvel Comics. The 1960s also introduced change, new ideas, and civil rights. And like society, the philosophy behind comic book storytelling expanded as well to tell heartfelt and human tales. 1960 to 1965 became a comic book renaissance for character creation, with the introduction of Marvel's most iconic teams, from the Fantastic Four to the X-Men to the Avengers. Oh, and some kid from Queens named Peter Parker. Since then, thousands upon thousands of characters have been introduced. Writers and artists have cut their teeth and made their careers. The Marvel Universe has been created, destroyed, and created again, and has told 80 gorgeous years of stories to people all around the world. And now you do know your Atlas from your timely.
That was a beautiful little refresher.
I like that. I like talking about history. I like learning history, and it's really cool that we're going to be able to delve into all this stuff because there's things that I didn't even know from that. So now I know too.
There you go. And one of the things that actually excites me about looking back at the history is, as I mentioned, those deep cuts from Marvel Comics. Langston, you got to tell me, what are some of your favorites?
Ooh, okay. Well, I got to say, off the top of my head, Plant Man throwing coconuts at Spider-Man, yelling coconuts to you.
Classic.
What a day for Spider-Man. But you know what? Maybe one of my favorites, Luke Cage, issue number 9. Luke Cage gets hired by a Latverian spy sent by Dr. Doom to America to find who is selling Latverian secrets. They hire Luke Cage. They don't pay him. Luke Cage does not stand for that. He goes to the Fantastic Four, fights them for a jet, takes the jet, and goes, hey, I'm going to Latveria, and says to Dr. Doom, bang, where's my money, honey? And Dr. Doom is quite confused. Bah! That's pretty much what he says. He actually forgets that he hired him. It's terrific.
I love that anyone would call Dr. Doom honey. Is
wow.
Great.
Doom is not honey, Doom is Doom. What about you?
Oh, one of my all-time favorites in comics is when Mantis gets married, and she marries a Kotati elder, which is an alien, but it is actually just a tree. It's a psychic tree. She marries a tree.
Does it walk down the aisle? Do they have to lift it in a pot?
No, but she touches her forehead and to the trunk, and then she's like, it's love.
I was gonna say the trees don't have foreheads. They don't. She just goes
forehead to trunk, I guess.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
that's a nice ceremony.
My other favorite is Valkyrie gets in trouble. Odin sets out to punish her, and the punishment is that she has to marry a mediocre Earth dude.
Oh,
it's so great.
That's the punishment for a lot of people. I had to marry a mediocre tree.
Oh, man, that's a bad punishment. That's some pretty good history lesson, I think, right there. But speaking of Marvel history, from the hit Broadway musical Hamilton and the mutant-tastic show The Gifted, we've got Michael Luwoye.
Enjoy.
I am here with the crazy talented Michael Luwoye. Hello.
Howdy.
I have to say I'm really excited because we're celebrating our 80th anniversary this year and we're kicking it off. And I have a forefather right here, Alexander Hamilton. What was it like when you've been with the show quite a long time now, but what was it like jumping in with the Hamill fam?
It was unreal in a sense that I joined the show like 2 days after the Tonys, so like after they won all of the awards. I was very intimidated by that, you know, a couple days before I was still catering. So like I went into the building and I'm meeting everybody and everybody's so welcoming.
You also, gosh, you do so many things, it's crazy. You are also Erg on The Gifted. What is Erg's sort of philosophy about the Morlocks for The Gifted?
There are people that are trying to bring mutants and humans together. There are humans that want to completely annihilate mutants. There are mutants who want to completely annihilate humans. And then there are the Morlocks who just
and then there's Erg.
You know, there's Erg who's just like, I get that. Mm-hmm. I want to protect my people and I want my people to have a sense of pride in themselves. And even though it's not the Ritz, even though it's not the best living situation, we do things that in the context of the world above, it's a little shady.
Well, you gotta
just to
eat.
survive.
People gotta
you gotta
eat.
survive, exactly.
Yeah, and as if you were not busy enough doing the show on Broadway, doing the show on Fox with The Gifted, you also are gonna be in the second season of She's Gotta Have It on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Spike Lee worked on all the episodes I know for season 1. Did you get to work with him on season 2?
I did get to work with him.
What was it like?
He's very open and very giving with how he directs and adds his like iconic touch to certain things. It was great.
We will look forward to watching that later on Netflix. We'll stay tuned for that. But would you like to help us out with a little game?
I would love to.
Great, let's do that. And we're back, and we've got more people. Hi, Langston.
Hey, what's going on? What's happening? What is going on?
What are we doing?
So we have Michael with us, and like you said, an incredible musical talent. You have a bowl of musical genres. We have in front of us a bowl of historic quotes from across Marvel's 80-year history. You are going to pick a genre. Our wonderful accompanist, Dan Wrights, will then start playing music from that genre. Lorraine and I will draw these quotes, and we will have to sing them as lyrics in that song, and then you have the very important job of judging us and letting us know how we did. Please be honest. Keep us honest. Because,
don't be too honest.
I would say ladies first.
Okay.
Michael, please pick a genre and tell
Pick me a
everyone
genre.
here and at home.
Be
what
so
the genre
kind.
is.
Give me an easy one.
Classic Broadway.
Oh, okay.
Broadway.
Here we go.
Yes.
If you freaks wanna tangle with someone, why not try your luck against me? Heads up, Harry's. Wolverine is coming through.
That was so adorable.
Wait, that was
Why is Wolverine so sweet?
That's when he was a kid with a dream of joining the X-Men.
I'll
Take a
cut
little
ya.
claws, you know? Yeah.
Okay, have my line. I need a genre, please.
Broadway pop.
Broadway pop? Okay,
Get
what does
ready.
this sound like? Get ready.
Yummy.
I'm gonna learn this along with you.
Oh man, I love it.
Okay, you gotta get back into it.
Feel it, feel it.
You possess an extra power, one which ordinary humans do not. That's why I call my students the X-Men for extra power. 2 syllables in one, it's tough. You gotta connect.
I'm sorry, that actually killed me.
Okay, next genre. Lorraine, you already have your line or no?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Poetry slam.
Yes! The winner is me.
Let me connect with my much cooler side.
Do we snap in this one?
I like
Oh
it.
yeah, you have to. Fool, I am glad it happened. I'd rather be me.
Ooh.
Then that puny weakling in the picture. Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I just
my.
want some coffee and like some sunglasses and sit in the back and just.
That was the thing you never knew you wanted and didn't want.
Michael, you sign off on that, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. This
You guys, I don't know that if it was a musical genre, but I'm here for it.
I know. All right. Okay. Here we go. Another genre, and I have my line. Here we go.
Motown.
Motown. Okay. Yes. Okay. I like a little Motown.
Woo.
Thor, the legendary god of thunder, mightiest warrior of all mythology. This is his hammer, and I am Thor.
Bought the
Coming
album.
this fall. Okay, Michael, would you mind being our judge and telling us who won this game, Character Karaoke?
So much pressure, yo.
I apologize.
I think that we had a lot of good inspirational moments with this,
Thank you.
but I'm gonna have to.
Again, Langston has lost the game.
I knew. The moment he came to me first and I felt the hand on my shoulder, I was like, okay.
This is a nice after-school special.
Silver medal it is. Very good. Okay. Yes, I understand. Very good. Very good. Oh.
You know what? Thank you for being such a good sport. Thank you, Dan. Be sure that you guys go see Hamilton through February 16th to see Michael play Alexander Hamilton.
Yes.
And of course, check out The Gifted on Fox, and she's got to have it on Netflix when it becomes available.
Yes.
It's okay, bud.
In front of a Broadway star. The moment I felt that hand on my shoulder, I knew the day was not mine.
You know what? I just want to say, you have lost a lot of games. I don't know that you've won a game yet, but I felt like justice for Langston, you deserved better.
I will say the deck was stacked against your boy because I had two awesome musical powerhouses to deal with.
You did fantastic.
I'll take that. I'll take fantastic.
All right. All right. And we'll keep on keeping on for a while.
I hope so. One day I'll get a W.
Tell us what your favorite Marvel deep cut is, please, and hashtag Earth's Mightiest Show.
We will see you next time.
I'm Lorraine.
And I'm Langston.
And this is Marvel.
Your universe.
Thanks for watching Earth's Mightiest Show. If you like this, and subscribe to the Marvel channel.
Or click the box over there to watch our last episode.
You want to do one more song?
Yeah.
I love that song.